Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. As you guys saw by the title, we'll be finally doing another Shop My Stash, Get Ready With Me. I haven't done one in a hot minute. And this one is kind of also I have to film another video at the same time, so it won't be every single product. I think it's only two products that I won't do in this video. I have to save for a different video, but it's completely fine. I feel like you still get the gist and get the fun and freshness. First, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started.
Alright, so let's do primer real quick. I've been really loving this primer, the Love Dive from Sheglam, so I'm gonna pull that one for sure. I think I need to give so many primers some love, not gonna lie, but I really want to, it's just that foundation, man. I think we're gonna give this Wet n Wild Glass Correct primer a go. I've used this honestly a few times, not as many as like the rest of these obviously. So that's it for this drawer. I think for foundation, I was debating on, so I had decluttered this foundation, but everyone seems to love it, and I was like, okay, well maybe I'll just give it another go, but I don't think I want to do that in this video. I think I want to use the Juvias Place I Am Magic, because I've only used it like once or twice maybe. So we're gonna pull that one. This Say one, like, I understand that it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, it's just like shake it up, but like that is so gross. It looks so unappealing, like I never want to use it. But honestly, yeah, I can stay there, but it's not my favorite foundation so far. Okay, so for concealer, let's just see. I'm kind of just like obsessed. I want to wear my Kosas Revealer again in the shade 6. This drawer got out of hand so fast. It was just like I was buying powder after powder after powder. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think I want to use my, let's just see. Okay, I know for a fact for setting spray, I want to bring both of these, the Morphe and the Jaclyn, just because I missed them, and I've been trying to pan some setting sprays, and so those are the only setting sprays I use, and I missed my other setting sprays. Okay, for this drawer, what should we use? I feel like we should just use e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder, and then the ColourPop Pretty Fresh powder. Do I want to use this with the Juvias? No, let's go with something a little bit softer. I'm like, my baby, do we do it? Let's go with actually the NYX HD Finishing Powder. I haven't used that in a hot minute. Alright, so I don't need a blush because I'm filming like a combo video, but I do need a bronzer. I think, do I want to pull this one? I think we will pull the Scott Barnes Sculpt, although I just used that in the last Shop My Stash Get Ready With Me. Okay, I don't think we need a face palette. We also don't need an eyeshadow palette, so we're in this drawer. Let's see, what bronzer do I want to use? Oh my gosh, why can't I just not decide? I don't know. Let's go with the Juvia's Place Duo here. I have the shade Tan. Again, we don't need a blush. We need a highlighter. Should we go with Miss O for Rodeo Drive? I don't even know if I've used this one. Sorry. I don't even know if I've used that. So let's just go with that one and see what happens, okay? Alright, I need cream products so bad because I have so many. This is like ridiculous. Let's go with the NYX Wonder Stick because I've used all of these recently. Yeah. Okay, and then for blush, let's go with the, do we want to pull a blush? Shoot. I actually think I'm good with the NYX Wonder Stick. Okay. I cleaned all my brushes, and this is just so satisfying. Here is my brows and stuff. Okay. I like really was like, what am I doing? I don't know, I've been kind of just using the same 2 brow pencils over and over and over again. Honestly, like maybe the same 5, and the rest of them just don't get used. I feel like I should use Miss Oma by Sharon C, and that comes with a brow gel, so I don't need a brow gel. And then liner. I'm gonna bring my fun eyeliners because for eyeshadow we're using a fun eyeshadow palette. So I just want to see which one I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna, you know, limit myself, so I'm just gonna bring all 4 of my colored ones. And then for mascara, like this It Cosmetics I want to use, but I know it's drying up. The e.l.f. one is just not like a good volumizing mascara, and then this one is blue, and I like this combo a lot, but I have to wear them together to get like what I want. It's so frustrating. I'm like, can all my mascaras just come back to me without me having to buy them? Should we try it? Maybe we'll try this Real Her Length Volume Mascara. And then I'll bring Essence just in case. Maybe I'll just bring the pink one just in case. Okay, I think that's everything. I'm going to pull some lips, but it's honestly going to be a lot because I have to, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just going to grab a bunch and then, yes, let's just go get ready.
So I've been blowing my nose like crazy. Allergies are horrible, and like for some reason, I don't know, just all the allergy stuff does not work for me. It says like 24 hours. And so I'll try to take them before I go to bed because it's the worst at like night. And it's only like 10 o'clock, so I'm like, it should still be working, you know, in the morning. The next day, it's 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, I have to go test a bunch of freaking allergy medications at some point in my life, but it's fine. Let's just jump in. Sorry for a little too far out for your liking. I just testing new things, trying new things, seeing what works. My lighting has been a little dark, and I hate that, so try to figure that out. Okay, first we're gonna go in with the Sheglam Love Dive Moisturizing Primer. I love this stuff. It is so good, and I have to put it on the back burner because I was panning a bunch of hydrating primers, but now we're just gonna use it anyway because I love this stuff. It's so good. I honestly wish it was in like a more like compact kind of packaging, because I feel like this, like I would want to take it with me on vacation, but I feel like it's so bulky, chunky that it would be annoying, but that's just like personal preference. Okay, next we're gonna go in with, I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit, but we are gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Glass Correct Primer in the yellow one. I've only used this like once or twice, so I have to see how I like it, but we're gonna go with that. I'm all about the glow and the illumination during summer, so I feel like for this primer, like it's super inexpensive, so it's not gonna break the bank. I feel like it's honestly pretty close to like the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. You can see right here, it just gives the lightest like illumination. But for all the claims and stuff on this, Glass Correct, Brighten, Crystal Like Skin with Vitamin C, like all of that, I feel like it's just like an illuminating primer. It's nothing like revolutionary, but all those claims, I'm like, oh, it's gonna do so much. I think that's why I reach for it so little. It's not because it's bad or anything like that. I just feel like it should do more, but I really like it. I honestly have to wear it knowing it's just an illuminating primer, you know, it's nothing crazy. I do think it's more buildable. Excuse me, I think it's more buildable. Like if you're wanting just to put one layer on, it's a lot less illuminating, and then if you keep going, it'll keep going. But it's super inexpensive, so it's honestly a great price, especially if you're someone who likes the Rare Beauty but doesn't want to spend all the money on it all the time. There's that. Okay, then we're gonna go in with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Foundation. I have the shade Caracas, but I don't know if this is gonna be too light for me, and I'm a little scared. Oh, it might just be too light for me. Already, it's like, it's so bad. I tan so freaking fast. I've only used this like twice, maybe like 3 times. It's the Natural Radiance Foundation. I don't know if I said that, but the thing about this one is just like, so the name of this just does not make sense to what it is, because it's like more of a natural finish. so it's not even like really that radiant. And then it's super like, it's medium buildable coverage, so you can get pretty high coverage in my opinion. I'm just like, I don't know if that's what I was expecting this foundation to be. Basically, I don't really feel like the distance was helping the lighting that much, so I feel like I was just, you couldn't really see my face, but then also the lighting wasn't any better, so it's fine. I'll figure it out one day. It's like, I feel like it's just so dark, but I guess we'll see. This foundation, it's nice. I just don't think it's all that either. There are definitely ones that I reach for more over this, and then obviously you can see the shade is not a good match for me right now, and summer has not even started, so when summer kicks in, this is gonna be bad. Although you can see the like the luminous, illuminating, the Wet n Wild primer underneath it, and I really like that. Okay, next let's go with the Kosas Revealer Concealer. I've just been obsessed. I can't use any other concealer right now. I mean, I can, but I don't want to, you know? Like, can't seem to put this down. You can even see it's starting to use it up, which is saying a lot considering I have so many concealers. Actually, I don't have as many concealers as I've had at one time before, but I also don't have as many concealers as like I have foundations and stuff, which is good, but I still feel like I have too many to be using one concealer consistently enough to use it up. But honestly, it'd be like that sometimes because this concealer is so good. I love watching people, the Sephora VIB hauls and stuff, because they all buy the Kosas concealer. They just do. The shade isn't bad. I feel like it's the undertone that's more so pretty bad right now. The girl, when I was getting shade matched for this foundation, I went to Ulta, obviously, and I feel like she just didn't know what she was doing that well. That much, I should say. Okay, next we're gonna go with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I just got this again a little bit ago. So I had used one up entirely, like the whole thing, and then I had bought it again and I wasn't as obsessed. I think I had used up the shade medium originally, but when we went to quarantine, I obviously didn't get super tan, so then the shade medium, when I rebought it, was like a little too dark for me, so I couldn't enjoy the powder as much as I did the first time. And so now this time I have the shade light, and it just looks so nice. I like the loose powder for under my eyes, and then pressed powder for the rest of my face. That's just how I felt it works best for me. To each their own, but I think it just looks so pretty, especially with this concealer right now. Oh my gosh, so pretty, so airbrushed. I'm not obsessed with this foundation. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not obsessed with this foundation right now. I try to cut out every single sniffle, but trust me, it gets hard, especially if I'm like in the middle of talking and I don't even realize I did it. So I'm sorry, it's allergy season, 'tis the season, and I'm so sorry. Anyway, next let's go with the NYX Wonder Stick Dual-Ended Face Shaping Stick. I love this stuff, honestly, but I have so many like cream bronzers that I'm like, okay, Marissa, you gotta narrow this down a little bit. And not like I'm trying to get rid of this one or anything. I just want to see, you know, kind of assess the situation, you know? So pretty. No, this is so good. Oh my gosh. I like this one because it's a great drugstore option. I have so many like high-end or like options that you can't necessarily go to like the store and buy. Like you'd have to go to specifically Ulta or like order on a website that's not Ulta. And so that's kind of annoying. This one you could just go straight to the drugstore and pick it up, and it's really good. Like if you're in a pinch or if you're really just wanting a new one, it's so good. I have the shade medium, which it does come with a highlighter end. I just never use the highlighter end. Never. But look at that. Now my foundation looks not too dark. It just looks super like sun-kissed because that bronzer. But I think it's so good. Again, this is shade medium, which is interesting. It's so, I think that's, to me, is so irritating. And it's not even like NYX's fault. It's just in general, so many brands name, like, they'll call something like Huda Beauty. If you've ever seen her tan tours, the shade light is the shade I use. Like, I'm not light in any way, shape, or form, so why am I using the shade light, you know? But it just be like that sometimes. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with some setting powder. I don't have a cream blush or anything, and I'm not gonna use the cream highlighter. No, we're not. I'm debating. We're just gonna go with this. I love this setting powder, and I was like diehard for it a while back. I had a little mini and I just was obsessed. And then I got this full size with a free gift with purchase, and then I just stopped using it. So I have to use it again because I really do like it. And then for summer, it's really nice because it's super, super setting. Like it sets your makeup really, really well in a very matte way, but it's not drying in any way, shape, or form. It's a really good drugstore powder just to have on hand. And I honestly think I'm just going to take the same brush, and then we're going to go with the Juvias Place bronzer. I have the shade Tan here. Not that I need any more tan, but I'm going to just go with this lighter shade and add that on top. Just a little something, something. I love this duo here. And if I didn't have a blush that I was going to use in a different video, I probably would have used the blush in these duos because I love them as well. And they're just so bomb. So easy to use, honestly. I think I'd recommend for everyone, but if you could find your shade. But honestly, I think you can. They have so many shades, I believe, from what I'm remembering. And the formula is superb. Superb. Next, let me set with some Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I honestly, like, in my head when I was planning out to do this video, I was like, oh, let me use, I was thinking of a certain foundation I was going to use, and I knew I needed, like, a lot of more hydrating kind of products surrounding it. But honestly, I'm glad that I still stuck with the setting sprays and the primers and stuff, even though I didn't grab that foundation because this foundation needed it too. I'm like, not that I'm dogging on this foundation, but I keep telling you the bad. This is a really nice foundation. And again, it's more medium coverage. I just like something a little bit less coverage in the more high medium coverage, I would say. I like something a little less coverage in like the summer, spring kind of months. I like something very like skin tint-esque, tinted hydrator, those kind of vibes, because I like to like, you know, be a little bit more natural. This one is just a more like natural finish, high medium coverage, could verge on too dry for some dry skin people, so I would just keep that in mind. They kind of market it as a little bit more hydrating than or more radiant than it actually is in my head, and so I feel like that's not a disappointment, but that's why I don't reach. I've worn it a few times, and then that was like it. I remember I wanted it so bad though. It'd be like that sometimes, like honestly, and sometimes I'm like, dang, Marissa, you shouldn't have bought that. But I also am like, I wouldn't have been able to, like, honestly, like, I said this before, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I literally would be able to sleep at night, but you know what I mean? It would, like, haunt me. Like, oh, you should try it. Or, like, what if this is my favorite foundation? You know, anything like that. And so I love trying stuff. And obviously that's what I like doing on my YouTube channel. But I have to, like, just do my research a little bit better. Do a little better at my job. How about that? Okay, so I think we're gonna pause here. I'm gonna go film the other video and then I'll be back. First, let's just go in with the, well, no. Yes, we'll pause here. I just went in with the Oma by Sharon C 2-in-1 Brow Styler. This is so bomb. I just feel like it's too dark. The color's too dark for me, and so I don't wear it a lot. I wish the brow gel was clear, honestly, because the brow pencil is super, super nice. Or if this was just a brow pencil without the gel, that would have been great too. I just feel like I have the shade 6, and I feel like it's too dark for the formula. The formula is not super easy, but it's a really nice brow pencil. Okay, so I'm gonna go film a whole nother video, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I just want to finish off the rest of my face real quick. I did do a look with the Alice in Wonderland palette, so if you guys haven't seen that, I posted a few weeks ago. I'm going on vacation for a week, so I have to pre-film quite a few videos, but this one went up a little bit ago. I'm wearing this blush, and honestly, I'm obsessed. I probably have worn this every day on vacation because I know I'm gonna right now. And by the time you're seeing this, I probably would have done that because it's this beautiful, like, sunburn-esque. Oh my gosh, if you did not watch that video, go check it out. But also, I 10 out of 10 recommend the blush. Number one, I do like the palette. I just said in that video, I'll just give a little recap, that it's a little bit, it's not super deeper skin tone kind of friendly. Obviously, it has those more pale colors. Sometimes those pale colors can work for my medium tan skin tone. These don't. I feel like the shimmers are definitely the star of the show for my skin tone because they all work so beautifully. I've used a couple shimmers and they're just absolutely stunning. So I'm kind of obsessed, but again, not my favorite. Not one I'm going to use a lot. I did wear the lip mask. I'm obsessed. And then this little brush is the cutest thing ever. Just a real quick recap. On my eyes, I did try to use the Real Her I Am Beautiful length volume mascara. I just didn't realize how little this freaking wand was, and so it's gonna take me, it would take me years and days to do my lashes. Like, it is so small. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to use this? It's definitely like an accent kind of mascara or just like a lower lash mascara because it is so small. And it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite, but I did go in with the Essence Lash Princess, and I love this mascara. I think I like this more than the green one recently. Someone else has been saying, like, have they changed the green formula? I'm not sure if they have or they haven't, but I kind of like this one better. So if you're someone who is a diehard Essence mascara and you only use the green one, try this one out because you might like it a little bit better. I do. I like it a little better. And then for the eyes, I did go in with the, for eyeliner, LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the shade Fresh. I love this eyeliner. I think it added to the look, like, just perfectly. Obsessed. Super, super cute. As I wear the foundation more, I just kind of, everything kind of solidifies in my head. Like, it's just a little bit sits on top of the skin. It doesn't melt to the skin the way I want it to. I even did go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics All Set Setting Spray just before I did my mascara because I don't like if it smudges. And I feel like it didn't help, even though this helps everything. And then, like, the combo between this and my Morphe, like, my skin should look flawless. I feel like it's just not helping the foundation out that much. It's just the foundation, I think. Okay, next let's just go in with some Ofra highlighter. This is the shade Rodeo Drive. Am I right? It is Rodeo Drive. Let me try this brush because I used this brush as an eyeshadow brush, I think, a while ago. But let's go with a highlighter. I love this highlighter. It's just a good staple highlighter. I feel like since I got the new packaging, though, I haven't worn it as much as I used to. So good. Shining bright like a highlight. Ugh, so bomb. So good. So easy to use. So baby smooth. Oh my gosh. Just stunning. Stunning. Okay, I need to figure out a lip color real quick. I brought so many because I did not know what I was going to do with my eyes. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my lips. I honestly think this might be pretty. This is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in the shade Primrose. It's usually a little too peachy for the vibe I like, but this one, it might be cute with this. I mean, not peachy, too pink. Oh, that's super, super cute. Perfect. Perfecto. Perfection. Obsessed. Okay. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I love these videos because I feel like I just get to test out different combos, get to try new products, rediscover new products, I should say. Like, this glass primer is honestly, like, it was never on my radar in my collection. I kind of always looked over it, but I feel like right now I'm just kind of like, I need to wear this every day because it's stunning. I think it's so pretty. Like, once I use up my Rare Beauty, usually I go out and repurchase the Rare Beauty or somehow get it like in a kit or something like that. I feel like though right now I'm kind of, I would be okay with just having this one because I think it's so pretty. Like, over here you can see more so all the focus. The center of my face just looks super, super dry, and I know it's not like necessarily the powder because like my under eyes look really good. I just feel like it's more my mouth and like that kind of area, like between my eyes right here too. I feel like that's, I don't know. I feel like I would have to test that to the foundation. I do obviously put concealer on top of the foundation, so maybe it's that. Just the combo's not that good, but I feel like it's just not giving. I think it's just a foundation though. I think I just don't like this foundation. I didn't know that. I didn't know I didn't like this that much. A little bit goes the longest way with this one. You obviously, like, there too much is too much with this one, so maybe I have to go back and do like a lot less. But like, I feel like a foundation like that, to be that finicky, it's like just irritating at that point. So I don't know if I would love that, you know? But everything else I'm kind of like obsessed with rediscovering. My makeup looks so bomb. Okay, my phone is dying. So that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you have not seen my Alice in Wonderland collection video, go check it out. I always, like, in my head, I'm like, I probably should link stuff below, but I just don't do it. And so I'm like, I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to do it so that I don't have to do it, but go check it out. It's on my channel somewhere. You'll find it. You'll find it. All right, that's it. Bye, guys.